what's up, everybody? What's up in the house? Oh, God, everything behind me is a mess. Well, we're getting ready to redo this, so it's going to be extra messy coming around here for a while. But we're back after not being here since, last week. We were at Hershey. Actually, Thursday, we were at Hershey at the Fallen in Reverse, Popular Monsters tour with Ice 9 Kills. Hey, what's up, PP only? There was some crappy Russian metal screaming band I couldn't stand. And then some Catch My Breath or something. Catch My Breath. Doing meth. I don't know, whatever it is. Oh, man, I forgot my soda. Damn it. All right, well, I got a little bit of a sody pop. But that's all right. So, tonight's show, while we're waiting, John's on his way. So, while we're waiting for John, I'm going to go over the list of things. I'm going to update you on a couple things. And then we're going to get rocking. So here's the main topics for tonight. These are the main topics. So obviously we're going to talk about Fury 325. We're going to talk about Hershey's Wildcats Revenge. We're going to talk about the Hershey trip, and the concert and all that. We're going to talk about Universal Orlando. Hey, what's up, Preston? We're going to talk about Universal Orlando's, if you're a pass holder, about a pass holder night that they're bringing back. Six Flags Fiesta Texas is teasing 2024. There's some stuff going on for Six Flags over Georgia for 24. Kingda Crap is finally reopened. We're going to talk about the gaming fest at Six Flags New England. Cedar Point is going in the direction of individual ride fast lanes. And Knott's Berry Farm, we got a Montezuma's Revenge update that I wanted to talk about. And then we'll dive into everything else. But I just want to update everybody on a couple other little things. You're going to start seeing the mess behind us getting messier and crazier. And we're redoing all this. We're in the process of making, we're going to really upgrade and update the show. That's what we're going to do. We're going to change a lot of things that we do at SFNEOnline, like that we've been talking about the last year or so. We're finally getting all that done. We're just finally in the position where, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to get it done. We're going to rock out and get it done. And it should be fun. I got a lot, I got the Hershey video. I got to get some video from John that he took that I need for the video. So he's going to give me that tonight. Oh, you went to SFNE the other day? I'll be honest. The last time I was at Six Flags New England was May of last year. That was the last time I set foot on that property. When they would, I forgot why, it was like around Memorial Day or something of last year was the last time I've been. I gotta say, and I'm starting to realize why. It's not anything in particular. I just think the company's not in a good spot for my liking. I am undoubtedly what I would call a coaster snob in a sense. And I've said this before on the show. I'm only going to ride things that I really like. I'm skipping like boomerangs and mouse coasters and shit like that. Like I just, those rides need to get the hell out of the parks. I hate them. Anything that's painful, like I can take a lot of pain. I can be brutalized on these rides. The crazy shit I do. I mean, hell, I'm gonna start doing wrestling. You know what I mean? Well, as a manager and doing that stuff. But yeah, like I can take bumps, I can take hits. But I'm just saying, when I am enjoying a ride and I am squished because I am a fat man, I don't want to be like it's just not comfortable. There are tons of rides I can ride comfortably, not pain, and I'm hoping more people do that. Like, oh, you don't have to ride everything in a park. Yeah, like that Flashback has honestly been on the chopping block shit since like 2008-9, around that time frame. Like they've been wanting to get rid of it since back then. It's time for Flashback to go away. Even if that means you rip it out and it's an empty spot until you're ready to spend the money. I hate seeing empty spots, but it is what it is. You do what you got to do. I'm a firm believer in any park that if the rides are junk and nobody's really riding them, get rid of them. I mean, yeah, it looks bad with a lot of spots, but like they should be going around and marking, flat rides, whatever, coasters, and going, okay, over the next 5 years, I want to get rid of these 6 rides. So plan to replace those 6 rides. It's just simple. It's not rocket science. I mean, obviously there's money involved, but they should be able to do it. It's time people stop worrying about what's classic and what should never be removed. That way of thinking is old. It's time to move to the future. Yes, there are parks that can save the classics, but eventually they're going to have to get rid of the classics too. It's not cost effective. Now, I hope some of these flat companies, and I've said this, we've been doing the show for over 10 years. We're on our 11th year doing this show. And I say it all the time. Look, I know there's people that belong to coaster groups, Ace, and they're like, oh, we got to save the rides. You cannot let this ride go. We're going to get our pitchforks and torches. Look, if the ride is shit, why are you going to save it? Just because it's nostalgia and it's a classic ride? No. Oh yeah, Typhoon Water Coaster. That was a prototype. That was the first of its kind. So obviously they've made a lot of better updates on these rides versus of when that came out. So what I would like to see Six Flags New England do is get rid of that and get a new one. Get rid of Pipeline because nobody wants to ride that. Nobody wants to climb all them stairs. Everybody's fat and lazy. Nobody wants to climb. The slides hurt. Rip that thing down. What they need is a mat racer. They need a bowl slide, a water coaster. They got room to do things, and they can. Because trust me, at some point, that preferred parking lot on the park side, that's going to be gone. Within 5 years, I think that's gone. They're going to need that land to expand the water park. Where we currently park over there. Well, when you guys go, not me, when you guys go. I'm telling you, though. And, Pipeline, like I said, Pipeline and Typhoon, those need to go. Those rides, they're old. Pipeline was actually the last water slide, big thing that got to the water park. That was, 2013? Around there? When Bonsai Pipeline went in there. And I'm telling you, they were cool for the time. And I only probably rode that water slide like 4 or 5 times in my life. Because, again, I'm fat and I'm lazy and I don't want to keep climbing all the stairs. I wish they had an elevator. That's a me problem. That's not the park's problem. That's a my problem. I don't want to climb it. That's just me. That's why I don't really do water parks that much. That's why I have a pool in my backyard. I just go in my pool. I'm okay with not riding water slides. I wish I had my own lazy river. That would be cool. I would love to have a lazy river in my yard, but that's just a lot of money. Yeah, the Grove area where they do the mazes, those buildings look old and they need to be redone. They kind of look. I'll be honest. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been down there in a long time. Probably like 3 years, 2-3 years. I haven't been down there. I don't do their Fright Fest anymore. I won't go to their Fright Fest anymore. It's complete garbage. But it's not just a Six Flags New England thing when it comes to Fright Fest. No Six Flags has an amazing. Well, I've done 3. I've done obviously New England. I've done America and Great America. So there's 3. And they weren't that great. It's kind of they're just not. It's great that I'm actually happy that the park is like painting and doing maintenance, the stuff that they should have been doing all the time that they let go. They're like, no, we're gonna keep adding rides. We don't have a maintenance budget or make the paint budget or make things look nice. But I'm very happy and I applaud that they were taking care of buildings and taking care of things that needed to be taken care of. But we shouldn't be praising them for that. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. We're praising them because they haven't done it in like 10 years. You know what I mean? So now we're all like, oh, la, la, la. It's a great thing. It's great because they stopped doing it. They probably didn't have the money to do it. You know what I mean? Or maybe they just didn't care. They just wanted to put a ride in and make that little area nice with their little cardboard cutouts. And then you had that. So like whenever I do go back to Six Flags, there's not many rides I'm going to ride. That's why I don't go. It's not worth it. Like, I'll go ride Batman. I'll go ride Riddler. I'll go ride Wicked Cyclone. I'll definitely ride Harley Quinn. I'll definitely ride Superman and Wicked Cyclone. Maybe I'll ride Pandemonium. Maybe. I'm not gonna go ride Cyborg. I'm not gonna go ride. Joker will be hit or miss, you know. But I mean, I'll ride a carousel now and then. But I mean, that's the majority of what I ride when I go there. Houdini, you know. Sometimes Kontiki when I remember it's there. I mean, there's enough for me to ride, but right now, I don't feel the need to go. And I know a lot of people share the same. I mean, a lot of people that watch the show go. Why? Because it's the local park. It's what they love, right? I'm never gonna knock anybody for what they love. I'm never gonna be like, don't go there. It's terrible. I'm gonna be like, I think it's terrible, but hey, that's up to you guys if you want to go or you don't want to go. Me personally, Six Flags as a whole, I don't want to go. Like, not Magic Mountain, I mean, I wanted to, but I'm like, I just don't want to. Like, oh, yeah. No, I agree with you. Yeah, it's hidden. Like, they should be taking Kontiki and putting it up near Houdini. Like, get rid of Rodeo, put Kontiki over there, retheme it. You know? So, like I said, I have... Like, I still go to parks. I just don't go to the shit parks anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like, not a lot of people want to travel out to the park, so they're okay with going to Six Flags or Canopy Lake or Lake Compounds or, you know, wherever you guys like to go. Me, I'm traveling out. I'm tired of doing the same parks over and over and over. I'm tired of going to Lake Compounds. I'm tired of going to Canopy Lake. I'm tired of going to, you know, Six Flags New England. It's old. It's old. Like, it's not like there's no excitement when I go. Yeah, you know, like the workers, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I know a bunch of workers, and I know a lot of them are great people, you know. And like Dollywood is a great park. You know what I mean? Like, Six Flags needs to get with it because I'm going. Look, I have annual passes to SeaWorld Busch Gardens, you know, in all their parks. I can go to Sesame Place. I can go to any Busch Gardens. I can go to any SeaWorld. I can go to all their water parks. I have a Universal annual pass, right? And I go enough to these places that it makes it worth it for me to go. Like, I wrote, well, you know, like a month ago, whatever, last month, I went to SeaWorld and we went to Universal. And I rode the Surf Coaster. Fun ride. Loved it. I thought it was great. You know what I'm saying? And when you have these parks, and that's how they get a lot of people. People keep coming back because people do not want to leave their area. Nobody wants to try. I mean, you may not have the money, and I understand that. Because there was a long time I didn't have the money to travel out either, and I was stuck going to Six Flags New England all the time, you know? Yeah, Dollywood is amazing like that. You know, sometimes you'll see Dolly. Sometimes, you'll see a Willie Nelson or you'll see somebody else there when they're there. And Dollywood is a great park. Food is great. I mean, they don't have like the best, craziest rides, but they get a lot of great rides. They really do. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of parks that you guys are missing out on because maybe you don't have the money or maybe you're afraid to travel out. You know, hey, P. What's up, dude? Hey, P. What, you want to come up here? Come here. Come here, P. Where are you? Want to come up? Come here. Come here. I got you. Look, say hi to everybody on the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Grove Show people. Say hi. Hi, Grove Show people. Yeah. Oh, thank you. All right, you want to go down there and hang out, P? Yeah, you had enough? Yeah?
Yeah,
okay.
He bolted down when I came down.
Oh, you want to come see me? You want to hang out and watch the show? Huh, P? You just hang out. Yeah, John's here now.
My fallen reverse shirt.
Oh yeah, I haven't even started any of that yet. I wasn't even close to that yet. I just been just shooting the shit and doing my thing here.
I
Yeah, Michael Bennett, I agree with you. Six Flags needs to start getting rid of parks.
Yeah, they do.
And here's my list that they need to get rid of. First of all, they should get rid of Lerone. That's like the bastard child. Like Great Escape's kind of cool for them.
Yeah.
Just because of what it is. It's not really, it's a Six Flags park, but it's not a typical one. And it's so much different that it needs to stay. You know what they should sell? America.
Yeah, because that's...
Keep Great America, get rid of America.
That's a crap one.
Obviously, they have Georgia. They got Over Texas. They got Fiesta, Texas. I say get rid of Discovery Kingdom. Even get rid of the one in Oklahoma. It's small. I mean, maybe the one in Oklahoma is okay. I've never been. But yeah, they need to get. I mean, they're gonna keep some of the water parks because the water parks don't really cost them that much. Water parks, like if you had like $100 million, you could open up a pretty decent.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, it's not gonna be crazy like a Volcano Bay or anything like that, but it's
my crack.
Oh, he's got his crack. You should have seen this dude in Hershey. When we went to Chocolate World. Well, we went after the day at Hershey. We left with park closing.
Yeah.
And then Chocolate World was open an hour extra, so we went over to Chocolate World, and then we were just like scoping out because before we were coming home the next day, we went back to Chocolate World to buy all our chocolate. Mm-hmm. And this dude's filling a bucket full of Hershey. He was like a 5-year-old in a candy. He was a kid in a candy store, legit. I've never, you're the first person I know that truly, truly loves Hershey Kisses. Like, I like Hershey Kisses, but I don't love them. I'll eat them once in a while, but I like the ones with almonds or caramel or some other
thing.
Yeah, that's his thing. And I've been eating. You're gonna laugh. I'm such a fat fuck. Remember, I bought that box of Mr. Good Bar, and then the fucking peanut butter stick things, the Hershey, the Reese's ones. I eat one of each every night before bed, like while I'm laying in bed. Oh, when I left Chocolate World on Saturday, I spent $250. Not all on chocolate. We bought stuff for the baby, for my granddaughter. We bought, like, Jess bought one. Like the neck pillows, like you get at, for the airports. Mm-hmm. She got one that hers say Kisses on it or something. It was like Hershey Kisses. Yeah, it was light blue. I don't know what the hell. I bought two candles.
I'm gonna switch into my other shirt now.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, those milkshakes are over by the Sky Ride.
They're good.
I had the obviously the Reese's peanut butter cup one. He had the strawberry shortcake one. They were really good. I couldn't finish it though. I couldn't.
I finished mine. See, I got my Kisses shirt.
Yeah, he's got kisses. He wants you guys to give him kisses. But they just. I made the peanut butter cup. I had bacon in mine. Isn't the Wildcats Revenge got bacon all through it?
Yeah, Wildcats Revenge has the bacon. I ended up getting mine was the June special. Strawberry.
Cupcakes, kisses.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, because you were originally going to get that one.
Yeah.
And then you just said, oh, I'll try the...
I'll go with something that I love is strawberries.
He loves the strawberries.
I love bacon, too, but...
Bacon.
I was having a shit day with my stomach.
Oh, yeah, this dude spent more time taking a shit than anything else. He just blowing the toilets out. And it's not like he ate a ton of food. It just good day.
Yeah. It was just that day.
You know what I think part of it was? Not all of it. I think the heat. It was hot. Because I kind of get like the shit cramps when I'm hot, like sweating. I don't know why. Now, I know TMI for everybody out there, but it's life. That's what happens.
I got on racer. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody predict those spec maps 100%. Never. Well, it gets people excited and talking. Now, I've heard a rumor. I can't say from where or whatever, but I heard there is a problem. You may see only 3 IPs this year and the rest originals because it seems that Universal's having issues with the IPs again, and some of them seem to be falling out. But I've got it on someone I trust that has never lied to me and was always 100% that told me that. Yeah, the problem, that's why I hate IPs, and I hate the licensing fees is what always kills everything. It looks attractive because the GP loves IPs because it's something comfortable and something they know. People are afraid of originality.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have, like at Six Flags, you got Bugs Bunny, you got DC characters, and they're paying for that.
Yeah.
Instead of being creative and creating your own shit, I'm telling you right now, see, people, this is my payback to people. I thought that was a beer for it. I thought that was a Budweiser for a second. I don't know why. But anyway, you know how some people say, because I put the lyrics low in my background?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you're not a real rapper because you don't do that. Well, now I'm going to flip that on theme parks and haunted attractions. If you need an IP for anything, you have no creativity at all. It means you're lazy. It means you're stupid. It means you need to kill. No, I'm going to go that far. I would like to say that, but But you guys get what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. I am so personally sick of IPs. They don't do anything.
No, and IPs actually hurt you in the long run because now you have to actually do exactly what the IP is.
Well, from what I heard, though, Preston, that they've already casted everybody for Stranger Things. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. It could have collapsed. It very well could have. You're probably going to get, obviously you're going to get Chucky. You got Last of Us was announced, and you're probably going to get Stranger Things. But other than, you'll get Universal Monsters, but that's not an IP. They own that. Well, Disney doesn't need an IP attraction. But the thing is, they own those properties. So even though it's an intellectual property and they own it. They're not paying themselves a fee to use it. So that's like an original, even though look at things like, well, everything's based off of a movie, so to speak. Nothing's like, well, Haunted Mansion was an original creation. Space Mountain was an original creation.
Yeah.
Big Thunder Railroad, an original creation. Hey, what's up, J Kite? Like Disney can do non-IP stuff. But because of people and because of the GP, they're never going to go away. That's the bread and butter. What sucks people in? Something that people are comfortable with. Whatever happened to having generic superhero themes, generic Western themes and alien themes and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be based off of a movie or a comic book or a book. It could just be something. Yet last year they were supposed to do Stranger Things, Preston, and then they had an issue. But this year, I don't know. But just don't be surprised if you see 7 originals and only 3 IPs this year. Oh, so this year for scare zones are going to be insane. Yeah, because I looked at... Hang on. That spec map. I'll bring that up. I got to find it. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah. Where's Rez Tober? You got to check out my boy Rez Tober Horror and Haunts. Yeah, let me see. Save. Image. Bear with me a second here, and then I'll bring up the black screen of death. HHN spec map. It is the right file type. Let's go to the black screen of death. Oh, there's that video. Yeah, look at that. That's a great video in slow-mo. I'm almost wearing that same shirt. It's a different color. All right. Hang on. Black screen of death coming your way. They're all dead. Hang on. Add a source. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we showed that after that show I did. All right, so here is the spec map. I don't know what you can and can't see. So we're going to stop at the top left. It says Stranger Things 4 in that corner. And then there's one with like a Satan, the crossroads, like Satan sign, whatever they want to call it. And some kind of crazy things. Yeah, they're taking more time with it. And I think it's got to do with that whole IP issue. That's why there's nothing going on. And then you see The Exorcist. And then you see some, what is that, trees with a claw through it or something? Bread, blood, I don't know.
Yeah.
What the hell that is. Then you see this thing, this Carnival of Oddities Horde. And I think that's a Scare Zone.
Yeah.
And then Vamp 69, The Jungle. There's going to be a Vamp show. It looks like no Lagoon show, supposedly. You got Monsters in Paris. Universal
that forest with the things through it.
The same Bigfoot.
That was probably what you that video with that we seen. That
What
big
video?
teaser video that they had
I haven't been following it.
a while ago when we went to Nightmare Acres. When Jess had pulled it up in the car.
Oh, yeah, I was driving. I wasn't paying attention to that.
That could be that.
Well, they're saying it's supposed to be Bigfoot. Is that one?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the guitar and the horns are.
Probably Gaga.
No, because I think Gaga. Well, it could be. Yeah, they're not. I don't think that's happening. I don't think Gaga's happening. You got Nightmare Fuel, great show. I don't know what the C. It looks like a championship belt almost.
Maybe it's WWE, the Fiend.
Maybe. Then you got Megan Horde. That's probably gonna be a Scare Zone. Then you got the horns. Over here you got Chucky, Death Eaters. Then whatever these zodiac signs or hieroglyphics, whatever the hell they are.
It's gonna be interesting what they do with Chucky because isn't it supposed to be the show or the movie?
The show.
So that means they have so much to do from season 1 and season 2.
But I think it's, from what I heard, I think it's season 2.
Yeah, so it's gonna be the school season. That's gonna be good for you.
I'm gonna have to watch it before.
Yeah, you do.
But I gotta wait for it to come on
It's
streaming.
killing me not telling you about the debt.
When it comes out on Peacock, then I'll watch it. Because it's not on Hulu.
It's not on most of them, I think, right now.
Yeah. So whenever it comes on, I'll watch it. If not, I'll just be like every other haunt. Like The Last of Us is based off the game, not the show. Even though the show's based off the game, so I don't know which direction they're going with that. Yeah, but that was supposed to be for Stranger Things. With the guitar and the horns. People were speculating that.
Yeah.
Because of that Metallica scene. So I don't know. But that's a speculation map. These speculation maps are never right. Like, not even close. Then, like, they might get, like, 3 things right. You know, like 3 houses right. They might get a couple scare zones. And everybody's just assuming Nightmare Fuel because of they've been doing it the last few years. So I don't know, but that's that. That's the HHN speculation map. Yeah, like I know because it said because Last of Us I know for sure is they're not using the characters from the show, like who those are. They're not gonna make them look like the show. It's gonna look like the game. Yeah. I've never played the game, so I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. All right, let's get out of that. Let's start breaking down some news.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said that Superman at New England had a walk down today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's. I know that day is gonna be coming when that ride's you're gonna hear Superman the ride closing forever.
Hopefully soon.
Probably 10 years.
I'd love to see that turn into a racing coaster.
It's probably not. They're not going to spend that kind of money. Those days for that part, those days are over. Yeah. You're not getting $20, $30 million coasters there no more. Even after Superman's gone, you're going to get junk. That park's once Superman leaves and they lose that ride, the park's going to go down. Once people hear that Superman's closing, people are going to stop going. Most people go just for that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Wicked Cyclone, which has dramatically moved down my favorite list after Hershey. Great segue.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'll save that one for the last. I'm going to give you my thoughts on Wildcats Revenge. We'll talk about Hershey, the concert, blah, blah, blah. You know, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so, Kennywood. Beginning July 11th, the park will be closed on Tuesdays for the rest of the season. So if you're planning on Kennywood, don't go on a Tuesday because it ain't going to be open. Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. They've been teasing something for next year. I seen a post, and I think you or somebody shared it on SFNEOnline's Facebook. But it was the park president standing in front of Fireball saying, "Will this stay or will this go? I hope that piece of shit goes." So, but that's, I mean, they're doing little teasers, so as we find out more, we'll let you know. We're going to blow through all this shit real fast. Well, until we get to certain topics. Knott's Berry Farm. That Montezuma's Revenge redoing thing they were doing? That was almost scrapped. That was almost in danger of not happening. But it seems like it's going to, like, people want to save nostalgia. That ride's a piece of shit. Why do you people that love it? Why? Because it's old and it's a shuttle thing back and forth. It's almost like it's kind of like what Black Widow in a sense.
Yeah.
A little different, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's a piece of shit. Why save a piece of shit? Why spend the money on a piece of shit? Why not just buy a new ride? I don't want to hear about nostalgia. This shit ain't flying. I don't care. I am not for saving anything. I love Superman at New England. I ain't even up for saving that. If it's a piece of shit, get rid of it. I want something new. You know what I mean? For me, it's still good. I mean, it's not as good as it was when it came out. But it's still good.
And in keeping in the same instance, we should go to Carowinds next.
No, I'm going to do Carowinds, then Hershey.
Yeah, you got that post I sent you, right?
I didn't look at nothing.
Oh.
So I don't know what you
They
sent.
sent they have the update on when it's going to be fixed.
Oh, yeah, I see everybody's been sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 weeks or something. Cedar Point, they're getting it. They're doing the whole single, for the ride, fast lane thing. Hey, what's up, Jason in Paradise? I don't know. I'm not a fan of these single, skip the line things. I rather just have, one for the, kind of like Universal or wherever. Like Universal right now has the best skip the line thing. And I've done Cedar Fair. I've done Six Flags. I've done, SeaWorld's isn't bad either. SeaWorld is good. Universal's is good. Disney's would be good if there wasn't a million people there. Then that would be good. But yeah, I'd rather just buy, I want it all in one. I don't want to be like, yeah, that one's all right too, even though ours fucked up. We had unlimited and it was saying, nope. And I even showed the people, I'm like, I got unlimited. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
On my phone, I'm like, look, here is.
It was fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. But
it helped me get on the friggin' carousel at the end of the day. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need a reservation to skip the line. That's why Disney needs to build another park, plus add rides to other parks.
Yep.
They need capacity. They do not have capacity. That's why I can't wait for Epic. When Epic opens, then I'll go to Disney. Because everybody's going to go to Epic.
And then Disney will be nice and quiet.
Yep. I mean, not quiet like COVID, during COVID. Like when I went for my honeymoon in 2020, and you look at how Main Street in Magic Kingdom looked, you will never see that again.
No.
I could dance around. There was nobody in the streets. There was nobody around. It was like abandoned almost. It was great. I miss COVID. I miss COVID. I want COVID to come back. And I want the shutdowns and everything to happen again. I miss it. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Bring COVID.
Freaking traffic we had to deal with.
Oh, I know.
Oh, my God.
It took us 8 hours to get home. Well, 8 hours to get to your house. That's usually 5.5.
Yeah.
We lost 2.5. And then it took me 8.5 hours to get home.
Yeah.
When it's usually 5.5.
It's funny because me and you were sitting in the front like we were like grumpy old men.
Yeah, but you know what? We could have, if we would have went 84.
Yeah, we would have been home faster.
Yeah, we would have been home in 5.5 hours.
Yeah. That was just funny.
Yeah, the new Minion ride's having issues, so I don't know when that's opening. But I knew about that at Universal. So yeah, so when you go to Cedar Point, keep an eye out. You'll be able. There's a kiosk for it. You can go get single fast lanes. I don't know anything about the price. I don't know when it's available because some people said that they built the kiosk, but there was nobody manned at the station to sell them. So I don't know if it's coming. Understaffed. I don't know. I'm just hoping that I don't know. I'm not down with the single fast lane or the single. Not even at Disney. No way. I've done it, but I don't want to.
No.
Let's see. Six Flags Great Adventure. Kingda Crap finally reopened. There you go. There's your Great Adventure news. Kingda Crap. It's open. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of them. I don't think they're cool. Like, it's a cash grab. I'm tired of cash grabs. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go to the park and enjoy myself, get food when I want food. Yeah. Like when we went with how we did Hershey. That's how I want to do it. I want to skip the line for the whole day for every ride, many times as I want. That's what I want. I don't need to buy individual ones. Don't need to do that. Yeah, you people that love El Toro, you can have it. I will never ride that again.
Not until they RMC completely.
Yeah, you know what? Jason in Paradise, the last time I had an accident and it came back, everybody said the same thing. El Toro's running amazing. And then bang.
I give it another 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'll give it a month. Yeah, around that. 3 weeks to a month.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I'm willing to bet that it's going to crash again. Because I still seen some of the metal on the track. For the wheels, some of it's still rusty and shitty. So something's going to happen. So
sad to say, I want to see something happen like it was on Final Destination.
Like, I don't want nobody to get hurt. That's not what I'm saying. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to die on the ride. I don't want none of that. I just, like what happened the last time. Nobody had to go to the hospital. It kind of derailed a little bit. Gave everybody a little shock of their life. See you later, because if it does it again, that ride's gone. I would like to see that piece of shit go. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Nitro. Same thing with Green Lantern. I would like to see the Mine Train go, but a new one put in it.
With a new version.
Yeah. A little bit more themed version of it. I would like me personally to see. But those are the rides that I would love to see leave Great Adventure. Medusa's all right. That can kind of stay. Superman's all right. That could stay. I'm glad that they closed remember the parachute ride? I'm glad that piece of junk's closed.
That was a different ride. It was...
Well, it's like...
It was definitely at its end of its age because...
That thing's ancient.
The workers had to open up the locks and lock the locks.
And that's why I'm a firm believer of... I am not in the crowd of Save the Ride. I am not.
What are you doing? He's getting in my bag.
What, are you looking for a place to hang out, P? Yeah, is that what you're doing? Looking for a hangout? Yeah? P? Yeah? Just hanging out, P? Just sitting in John's bag? Wow, he's not trying to growl at you, nothing. Oh, good dog. No, I don't say go ahead and close Great Adventure. They just need better rides. They've been building up their flats and their other rides. You know what I mean? They got a lot of rides. I'm just saying Nitro's crap and El Toro's crap. Nitro's a snooze fest. El Toro, that just... Kingda Car will be around until it's no longer, price, the maintenance on it, but it's eventually going to go away. And that's why I don't say save any ride. If it's junk, get rid of it and get something else. You are correct. Great Adventure has amazing potential. It's got a lot of land. But let me tell you, when it comes to, here's the problem. Six Flags or any theme park has X amount of dollars. So they can't always get new big rides every year. And that's okay. Oh, he's just sleeping on your bag now. Good for him. And I get it. The rides age. The average lifespan of any ride is about 25 years. After that, get rid of it. If it, people try to hold on to it, one for nostalgia reasons, right? A lot of people love the old classics. There are things that people really love and want to stick around. Well, what people need to do and parks need to do is look, no, everybody wants to save them, but go to the manufacturers and say, hey, we got this ride. It's old as shit, but we need we want a new version. What can we do? Especially if the company still exists, but they don't make that ride no more. Well, let's figure out how to update that ride so it can be safe, up to today's safety standards, can be fun and crazy. That's what I want to see. Like Six Flags New England. I'm all for ripping out the scrambler, but put a brand new one in. Add a tilt-a-whirl, add a flyers, add new bumper cars. Get rid of those bumper cars they got. Those are shit. Get new ones.
Hell, the flyers at Hershey were nice.
Yeah, no.
To me, they were.
No, those are junk. To me, put it this way, Lake Compounds flyers are better than that.
Wow.
Because you can snap Lake Compounds if you know what you're doing. And I've done it. And, exactly. Take the old Joshua Gaggas, like RMC. Take the old rides and make them new and better. That's what I'm all about. Before Wildcat became Wildcats Revenge, I would not ride it. It was painful. You needed back surgery when you got done off the ride. You needed a chiropractor and a surgeon. It was kind of like Mean Streak at Cedar Point before it became Steel Vengeance. You needed a chiropractor and a surgeon. It's Kingda. That's another one that's going to be retired. Yeah, I love Kingda, but it's getting rough. It needs love. Either rip it out or redo it like the Hulk or put something new that's better in its spot. New Wildcat's amazing, and I'll get into that shortly here. Let me tell you.
I never seen this guy so speechless.
I know, I didn't have words. All right, so Six Flags over Georgia. They had splash waterfalls, the big splash, like we had, what we had Goliath was, like one of those. They ripped theirs out in 2018, but they had the splash pad pool, some old supports from, extinct rides and stuff, and it was very costly to rip that out. So now they're ripping it out, all the cement and everything, and removing it, and it looks like that area might be for the plucking for 24. The rumor for that spot going in for 24 is RMC single rail. That's the rumor.
Nice.
That's the rumor I'm hearing for over Georgia.
That'd be nice though.
So that's.
They kind of do need something different in that park.
Yeah, they do. All right, so Universal Orlando Resort, August 26th. If you are a pass holder, I don't know if there's any pass holders out there listening out in TV land. They're doing a pass holder night. There's no other information, just that after dark, after they're going to do, if you're a pass holder, they're going to have a pass holder event they're bringing back. So when they get more info, I'll let you know. So what do we got here? So he says, Jason Paradise says, I hope one day RMC could do something about Schwarzkopf coasters. That would be cool because there's some of those coasters that are actually pretty damn good. There really is. They really are.
Do you want the concert videos and stuff like that or no?
No, I only just need the Hershey. The Hershey videos. All right, so I got 3 topics left, and then we're pretty much done. But don't worry, I still got other stuff to talk about anyway. That's cool and upcoming, and things going on in the theme park world and music and everything else. So, but Six Flags New England. So we all know that there was the gaming fest coming into the theater. Now, obviously, I haven't been in it, but I've seen the pictures of what it looks like, and it looks like a waste. It looks like shit. There's barely anything in it. I mean, it's probably a nice place to cool off when it's hot. But come on, guys. I'm telling you, this, based on, obviously, I am not going to be the one that's going to go in there and play. That's not what I'm going to do. I highly doubt I'm even going to go to Six Flags New England or a Six Flags park this year at all. I haven't been to one this year, and I'm most likely not going to one this year. And that's fine. I'm going other places. Other fun places out there in the world. But in any case, so, if you're a gamer, I'm pretty sure you're not going to Six Flags to play video games. Maybe a tournament you might do it in, but why? Why would you go to a theme park to be part of a tournament? You know what I mean? I've been against it from day one. I'm still against it. And then after what I had seen, I'm like, it's a waste. I'd rather have a show than have that gaming thing. They're just being cheap. It's easier just to set up like 1 or 2 employees in there. And yeah, it's money. They don't want to put on a show. Like if you're putting on a show, right? If you're putting on, like when they would do like Graveyard Groove, obviously they got to pay some licensing fees to use that music. All theme parks, haunted houses and stuff are supposed to, when you're playing music that you do not own, you are required to pay for a license to play that music. And if you don't, and I know most haunted houses probably don't pay that fee, but if you get caught, you're fucked. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like theme parks, haunted houses, any bars, clubs, you're supposed to pay a license fee. And if you get caught, you're gonna get sued crazy money. It ain't worth it. It's cheaper to pay the license than it is to and plus when you're not, what if Six Flags was playing my song? I know they never would, but if they did one day and then they weren't paying the fee, I'm not getting paid. You know what I mean? So think about when you don't want, attractions don't want to pay the fee, but you're screwing over the artists that are supposed to get paid. So remember that. That's why your concert tickets are $1,000.
I sent you the pictures and everything.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Hershey trip, and then I'm gonna. Oh yeah, you humping a.
I was trying to eat the damn thing.
It looks like you were humping the Hershey Kiss.
I know.
Doing.
Says that. I was trying to eat the damn thing.
It looked like you were humping it. You were making love. You were making love to the Hershey Kiss. You can't change my mind.
No.
You did the naughty. I'm trying to. Okay. Bear with me a minute here, guys and girls.
Yeah, I sent you all the pictures and stuff, so this way it's all. I know you can pick nitpick.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to use any of the photos in the video.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just using video. I don't know what's what. Oh yeah, here's me and you hanging out. What was on Twitter? Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah, those fireworks were nuts. Me and Jess were looking at them, I think, last night.
What?
The Fiesta fireworks.
I seen TikTok.
I was like, yo! Those were crazy fireworks you guys had at Fiesta, because I haven't seen...
Those are the best ones I've seen, even in chain-wise.
Yeah, that's usually kind of out of place for Six Flags. That's not a normal thing. All right, so yeah. Yeah, plus with the game thing, we all know that the game machines and stuff are gonna be broke in like a month.
Less than that.
I'll be honest, I have not seen it, but I've been so busy with work, not even like music stuff, but just work has been like beating my ass. Like I was only able to take a total of 10-minute break all day from 9 o'clock until 4:30. 10 minutes all day. I was on the phone with a guy taking a dump. The guy wouldn't stop calling. Not the mama. All right, so Carowinds. Everybody's been talking about it. Everybody's been beating it like a dead horse. So we all know about the crack, right? We all know about the crack and the support. And then they welded these stupid metal things on. But then a what do you call it? A press release came out saying, so basically within 2 weeks, they'll have the support and up. and then they got to do 500 cycles. Then they can let people on it. So about 3 weeks it should reopen.
I'd say by sometime in August.
Yeah, I think it's down for the rest of July, I think. And then they'll reopen August.
It's crazy to see the video of the train going over that section. And you can see it flex. It's like, they're so freaking lucky that nothing happened with that.
Oh, no, yeah, you're 100%.
They are so damn lucky because that's a good multi-billion-dollar freaking lawsuit. And they're liable for that one.
Yeah, because I read this article. The guy that alerted, the guy took video of it and went right to whoever, employees, and said, hey, and they said they airdropped the video to the employee, and the guy was all pissed because they just walked away nonchalant, like there was no, like, emergency run, nothing like, they're like, whatever. And
what do you expect? Some of these employees don't give a crap.
Yeah, and that's on the fault, but the thing is, they said that crack's been visible for like at least a week. Like, people have seen it for at least a week.
They're lucky.
And nobody did, and nobody did nothing. Nobody cared. Because now I know people are like, well, are they really doing daily maintenance? And I'm like, no park. Don't get it twisted. No park on this planet is doing daily maintenance. I just want you guys to know that.
Daily maintenance or even inspection daily. Unless it's on certain rides. Sometimes. Whenever a ride is down.
Dude, there ain't nobody. No. You know when they do maintenance? When it breaks.
Yeah.
When it breaks down, that's when it gets its maintenance. Because no park has the constant money in a maintenance budget to constantly do what they're supposed to do. They don't have enough employees. They don't have enough money. No park, not even Disney, not even Universal, is inspecting rides every day, all the time. They're not. There's not enough money and not enough employees to get that done. It's just not going to happen. So just keep that in mind.
They legit need at least 2 workers, 2 inspectors per ride to get everything done in the day.
Well, I would say 2 for like a kiddie coaster, 3 for regular, and every other coaster. They're so big. You wouldn't, put it this way, to inspect the rides that everybody thinks that they're doing, you would probably need a team of like 30 or 40 just inspectors.
Yeah.
And they would have to start the second the park closed to be ready. It's not, they're not doing it. I'm telling you. You guys all, they tell you all the time, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that. They are not. They are lying to you. And I hate to even say that and be the Debbie Downer. I'm just saying, that proves right there that they're not doing maintenance every day. That's just the proof in the pudding. Because if they did, they would have caught it a while ago. The ride would have been shut down a while ago. It's just, hey, you're just rolling the dice. And you know what? We're thrill seekers. That's why we ride the rides. Whether we see, I mean, if I would have saw the crack, I'm like, I'm not riding that.
I'm not going near it.
Yeah, because at first they wrapped it with flex tape to keep it from getting the animals and shit. Then they welded these stupid metal plates on it. I'm like, they better not reopen it with these side plates. It's gonna crack, and after like 2 rides,
yeah,
it's not gonna hold. You had to get a new support, and that's what they're doing. And it's a stress crack, so something's telling me there's something they should probably replace. That support is really like 2 pieces. There's a smaller piece where the crack is, and there's the long, one of the longer poles there. Posts. I think it could be maybe the footer is wrong.
It could be the footer, most likely.
It could. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm just thinking in my head, maybe the foot is off because it shouldn't be. I mean, yes, you can get stress cracks. That's not. But when I've seen all these other roller coasters, and trust me, I've been behind. Well, a bunch of us have. It's not like a secret society of people that get to go behind the scenes. I've never seen cracks on supports before.
Oh.
So I'm thinking when they built that, maybe the foot is off, maybe it's too tight, and that's the only thing I could think of. Or maybe the hurricane weakened it. I don't know. There could be a million, that from last year, it could have been something. There's so many variables that could have caused it, but they're going to do the right thing and replace the support. Because I was telling Charles and him and everybody else, I said, if they leave it with those metal plates, well, I would never ride that again. Like, you got to the only way I would ride that is if they replaced the support. And that's what they're going to do. So then I would be willing to re-ride the ride.
Furious.
Yeah. I mean, I think that ride is overhyped, but you know, I'm telling you, that ride's got a great first drop and 3 little blips of airtime. That's all it's got going for it. And speed. And speed don't really.
What was the one that we re-rode? The wooden coaster?
Oh, Lightning Races.
That had more airtime than friggin' Furious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so, Preston says he did see someone say that the angle of the support looks too tight. Oh yeah, Six Flags will leave. You know what they would do? They would take like their Batman or their cardboard cutouts from
And just put it there.
Gotham City Gauntlet, Escape from,
put it there.
and they would just take them and they would just stick them on and weld those things onto a support and be like, look, we added characters, but we're hiding a crack. That's what Six Flags would do.
Yeah, that's what they would do easily.
All right. Let's go on to the final main topic of the evening, which is Hershey. So, unless you're living on a rock, last week we did not do a show. Not that anybody cares or not.
No.
But we started out with, we drove Wednesday night. With Thursday, we had the Phone in Reverse, Ice Nine Kills, some crappy Russian band that was basically if anybody's seen the video I posted, I was like, this is terrible.
Slaughter and Prevail.
Yeah, that band.
And the first band, I forgot what the name of them. They weren't too bad, that first band. The second band, get it.
What is Charles asking me? I don't know. Huh? I don't know what Charles is asking. I don't know what that means. We'll find out. But yeah, so hang on, let's go back here. So, well, yeah, we talked about we already talked to Jay Kite about the just the teaser. That's really all that's going on, really, at the moment.
Oh, and we got to shout out Sesame Street Place and Great Adventure.
Yeah, but we already did that the last show with the
Sorry.
There's if you go to SFNEOnline.org, there's articles that because Charles went to the Sesame Street for the water park thing, and I know we talked about that a little bit, not a lot, but make sure that you check that out because there's a lot. Charles writes amazing articles for us, and he does really good at videos too. So check him out on. If you just go to SFNEOnline.org, you can see the one about the food festival at Great Adventure. You can see the one about Sesame Place. Charles seemed to have really liked the food.
The food actually didn't look bad. You only wish that there was more.
Yeah, and then Sesame. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a creeper as an adult going without kids, but now I won't feel like a creeper when I could take Faith.
Yeah.
You know, she got a ways to go.
I'm dying to see your reaction when you could take Faith.
Oh, I know. Me and
Those
her
videos are gonna be like priceless.
Yeah, no, she's really gonna really enjoy her papa time.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna enjoy her papa time.
Go figure. The guy that was like, "Oh, I don't like babies. I don't like kids."
Who, me?
Yeah.
Because it's not my kid.
And now you just turned into a.
No. You got it all twisted. When I'm sick of them little shits, I go back to your fucking parents. I don't want kids. I don't want any more. I don't want none. I'm done. I'll chop my dick off. I don't want no more kids. So when I have a grandbaby, so now a granddaughter, so I can play with her, and then when I'm sick of playing with her, goodbye. Go back to mommy and daddy. You know what I mean?
Only on Mondays and Fridays she has her papa time too.
Yeah, watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Yep. And so anyway, so back to Hershey. So yeah, that band. All it sounded like when you listen to whatever the shit he said.
Slaughter and Prevail.
We shouldn't even promote him. It was terrible.
They're usually on tour with Ghost and Rammstein.
I have this funny feeling I am going to absolutely hate the Ghost concert.
I don't think you will.
Because I've listened to some Ghost songs and I think it's fucking terrible. Like, I would not listen to it. Like, I haven't looked at the other bands. I am not a metalhead. I'm a hip hop. I mean, I like Falling in Reverse and Ice Nine Kills. That is the most of screaming metal shit.
You can deal with.
Yeah, beyond that, no, I don't want it. Because them stupid idiots we were talking, the Russian idiots,
No.
they're like, blah, 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 blah,
He's
blah.
over there beating the crap out of
Yeah, he's
himself.
taking a mic just going, he's a retard.
And then he's...
Mother Russia, Mother Russia, I'm an idiot. I'm
then he's
mentally
over there
retarded.
punching the crap out of the stage, too.
Like, I don't do that. I mean, if you guys like that music, have at it. I wanted to die listening to it. Like, I thought it was the worst thing you could have ever put in my eardrums. I'd rather listen to two cats fuck while they're fighting and clawing out their eyeballs.
Ice Nine Kills put on a hell of a freaking show.
I know. I like when they did the Jaws song.
I love Georgie. George was funny with the freaking shark. That was funny.
Oh.
Georgie, the shower scene song, that was actually pretty good.
Oh, that was from Bates Motel.
Yeah.
Psycho. Yeah, Ice Nine Kills, if you listen to the band.
They do all horror movies.
Yeah, every song is based off a horror movie. They got one for Freddy, Michael. No, I didn't see any Michael Myers.
No.
They got Freddy, It, Jason Voorhees. They got Psycho, Jaws.
I was going to get one of their shirts, but that freaking line was ridiculous. Considering your freaking line.
Those two bands had ridiculous lines. Falling in Reverse.
We got in the line at the right time, though.
Yeah. And then we got to meet Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse because they did meet and greets. But the thing was, you had to buy a hoodie and you got the meet and greet at the end of the show. Well, Jess, absolutely, she told me she would cheat on me with him and everything. She wants to blow him and everything else, you know. And I'm like, hey.
That's her one...
Like, celebrity crush.
Yeah.
And so she's just like, she wanted to do it. You know, she paid for me and her because I wasn't going to pay for that. I like Falling in Reverse, but I wouldn't pay that. That's not a band I personally would pay to go meet. It's just not.
You did.
Huh?
You did go and meet him.
But I didn't pay.
I know, Jess did.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't pay to go see him. I mean, that was like when I went to ICP. I paid for her, I paid for Jeremy, and I paid for me to go meet. We got to go on the stage and soak each other with Faygo and meet them, take pictures and autographs and hang out and, you know, all that stuff. You know, it's to each their own, what you like. You know what I mean? Falling in Reverse puts on a great show.
Oh, my God.
They do. So does a Nice Nine Kills. I mean, they have a little bit of screaming, like Watch the World Burn or whatever.
Yep.
The only thing I didn't like about that live was that when the guitar kicks in near the end.
Guitars, yeah, the guitar solo.
It didn't. It was more in the music video and the song. It's more high pitched. This was too low. There was at Hershey Park in the stadium, Giant Center.
Giant Center, where the Hershey Bears play. And Jess is over there fangirling over Ronnie Radke. I'm over there fanboying over the hockey crap.
Yep. And then once that show was over and we did the meet and greet, we went back to the hotel and then we
just chilled.
Chilled, passed out. It was late. We went to bed. Then we woke up the next day. We went to Hershey. Mm-hmm. We had a ball. Like, we just riding everything.
Well, Wednesday we went out there. Thursday, after breakfast, me and Jess went to the consignment shop.
Who gives a shit about that place? So, like, we were at, Hershey. So, but Wildcats Revenge was down most of the day. And then people were oh, no, it's down for a long time now. It's not going to reopen for weeks, days. And I'm like, I'm in line for it right now, and it's running. What are you people talking about? And but we rode the Hershey Kiss Dark Ride twice.
Cup Fusion was fun. First one, I actually beat everybody. Second one, you beat everybody.
Yep. And then we rode a bunch of coasters, rode a bunch of stuff, went to the zoo, ate some food.
The zoo, you had your photogenic lizard over there.
Oh yeah, there was this crazy lizard. They've been having issues. Some people were saying there's too much of a sway on it. And I watched, there's no sway on that thing.
No.
What people were saying was not happening. I watched the train go around and around multiple times. That structure wasn't swaying and falling apart like people were saying. For whatever they were probably just. Wicked Cyclone did the same thing like the first 2 months. It was up, it was down, it was up, it was down. It'd be down for a day or two, back up for a week, down for a day or two. It's growing pains. It just opened last month.
Yeah.
It's not like it's been open for a year or two. It just opened a few weeks ago. It's not like old.
I love that the locker system they have on that.
Yeah, that's the same locker system as Velocicoaster at Islands of Adventure. For Universal, same. You put it in one end, and when you come back off the exit, you grab. Yeah, and
I love that because that's actually a nice feature that I think all parks should be doing.
Yeah, if it could fit. I mean, if you got them in areas next to the ride, it's just an area that don't.
Unlike
need
Pandemonium, that was a pain in the ass for you.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the Pandemonium was great. I mean, we didn't ride everything. We didn't need to ride everything.
No, we just had fun. We went on the Flyers. We went on. The Flume.
Yeah, they almost skipped right off the track. Him and Ashley. When they hit. I don't know if you ever rode. What is it? Coal Cracker.
Yeah.
And it's like the old Great Adventure Flume that's not there no more. Where the Kidsopolis stage was, with the turntable of the ride. It would skip at the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. They almost went off the track. They were close. They didn't. That thing was like skipping. I'm like, wow, they're dead.
I got all the friggin' wet, soaked.
Yeah, Laugh Track was good. Laugh Track was fun.
I couldn't make it on Laugh Track.
And but Wildcats Revenge. This is what I'm going to tell you about Wildcats Revenge.
It don't let up.
The slowest part is the lift hill. You know, like Wicked Cyclone at the end, it just starts puttering out and going slow. Wicked Cyclone used to be my. It was always Superman and Wicked Cyclone. Superman, and then sometimes it'd be Wicked Cyclone, Superman. It would flip-flop. Well, now, my number one coaster now, overall, is Wildcats Revenge. It is, to me, the best RMC ever built. Because, like, even when you come out of the station, it does all these dipsy doodles and then goes around the corner and goes to the lift hill. Like, right off the bat, you're getting airtime going, right? You go up the lift hill, and it goes. And then once you hit that first drop, you're twisting, turning, flipping. You don't know which way you're going. It's intense. It does not. It slows down when you hit the brake run. Yep. And that weird little turn. They're coming into the brake run. Like, it does not let up. Like,
that
it is.
Turn is like once you hit that brake run, you hop up.
Yeah, and you get a little airtime out of it. I am telling you, Wildcat, and I sat in row 11. Or whatever it was. I was the next to last seat of the thing. So, I'm telling you, like, before I went on this trip, Iron Gwazi was my number one. Now, Iron Gwazi is my number two. And that is number one. Wicked Cyclone has moved down, and Superman has moved down quite a bit. They're not in my tops no more.
Wildcat, honestly, now, see me, I've seen the POV and everything. I've seen everything, what's going on with that. For you have not seen anything.
Yeah, I didn't watch a POV, nothing.
Your full-on review on that. How was, like, legit, did it blow your mind?
It did. I like you said, and I was left speechless. Like, I was like, wow. I have not felt like that about a roller coaster in years. Think about that. Like, I was excited about Iron Gwazi, and I love Iron Gwazi. But when I got off of Wildcats Revenge, I was wowed. I was excited. It's the first coaster in probably 5 or 6 years that got me excited. Like, put it this way, the last time I was excited about a ride was Wicked Cyclone.
Holy crap.
That was the last time I was ever truly, truly excited, wowed, and like got off the ride and went, wow. Think about it. I've ridden a shit ton of rides since then and before that.
Yeah, this one I can say you were completely speechless.
I was like, I kept talking about it to everybody. I'm like, wow, this ride, like, I was wowed. It takes your breath away.
They claim it's 65 miles an hour.
That thing felt like 1,000,000 miles an hour. It was way faster than 65. Jess says she felt like she was going 150.
Jess, I'm done.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, nah, I can't do it again. She's like too intense for her. It's a very intense ride. I love the oh shit handlebars on the restraint arms there.
That's a good feature to have though.
Yeah, and then the weird thing is they got like a hoop in the middle you can hold on to too. Like a weird little circle hoop thing.
It's as if you're like holding on to the cat, basically.
Yeah, you're like riding a horse. Like if it had some reins or something.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah. It was a fantastic ride. We had a fantastic trip.
Yeah, we had a blast doing whatever. I felt bad. I still did feel bad that my issues were put a damper on the day. But
not really, because when you went and took a dump, I went and had a cigarette.
Yeah.
So it didn't bother me none. I'm like, oh, cool. Now, because like I tried
you
not.
were having a headache.
Well, I had a headache for a little bit because like I was gonna go on Fahrenheit, and I'm like, I ain't going on that. Yeah, the train's different than Wicked Cyclone's train. It's a little bigger. It's more comfortable. You know what I mean? Like it was more
Wildcat seat wise. See, you can actually sit down into the seat with no problem. Whereas Wicked Cyclone, you sit down, but you still can feel your dad's ear there.
Yeah. So I for me, Wildcats Revenge, top notch, best RMC, and I haven't been on them all. I haven't been on all the conversions. I've been on most, but not all. This is definitely by far the best RMC I've sat my ass in, and I had an amazing time.
And a lot of people are saying that it is better than even Steel Vengeance.
Yeah, a lot of people said Steel Vengeance is overkill. It's brutal. It hurts. Like, I don't want to ride a ride that hurts.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm on a vacation. I don't want to be in pain.
I will say Lightning Racer as a wooden coaster, that did not hurt.
No. And even when me and Jess rode
Comet.
Surprise! Like I usually skip that because it's usually a shit coaster. You know, you see the little gay plaque on it, and I
was just enjoying that band.
Oh yeah, they had this cool band, like playing with saxophones and trombones and tubas and whatever, and they were just doing the thing.
Yeah, it was
playing.
funny
They're playing some cool songs.
Yeah.
But Comet, they retracked a bunch of Comet. Like it's smooth now, a lot smoother. Because before it was a painful ride, and I was like, I ain't riding that. I was like, this coaster sucks. I had the front row. It was great. It was a great ride. And yeah, like I said, Hershey all the way to go. Like Hershey's great in a sense, but at the same time, I'm like, I could take 5 years and not go back. You know what I mean?
Cheaper.
Well, not that it's cheaper. It's just my thing is I'm not trying to burn myself out
on everybody.
Continuously going to the same things. Like I told Jess, I said, next year, I said, I want to go to a bunch of new places. I'm tired of going to the same places over and over and over. Because I said, if we keep doing this, I said, eventually I'm never going to go to a theme park again.
Yeah.
You're going to make me bored.
Like me, we're going back sometime when Hershey has their Christmas crap.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't drive down there for that.
Well, I'm going down for the game, too.
Oh, but yeah, see, me, I wouldn't. One, I don't want to be driving because, wintertime, Christmas is probably going to snow. I've dealt with enough driving in the snow there. Mm-hmm. All set. When it's cold, I'm either flying to a nice place, warm place, or I'm hibernating in my house. I'm not trying to kill myself like I used to back in the day, man. I just want to go and have fun. That's it. I go with my friends, my family, whatever, and I just go and I have fun. That's all I want.
I will say this was one of the best vacations I've actually had because I get to spend time with you. We had a blast.
Oh, yeah, we were laughing. We were just having the time of our life. Plus, watching you guys, like, on the dock ride, the free dock ride in Chocolate World, you guys were cracking up with the cupcake cow. And then the cow singing. And then, I
just opened up my magnet, my cupcake magnet.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, you guys, when we went in the Friday night in the Chocolate World before, and I find you guys are like looking at clothes and stuff like that, and you got as far as like the Hershey Kisses, and I'm like, oh, let's go on the ride, and I'm like, oh, by the way, when we got off the ride, I'm like, look, that's the candy store. I said, that's where all the candy is, and then you and Ashley are like, what the fuck?
I haven't been to that park since I was 16, so even that changed even for me. chocolate world's changed a lot.
Oh yeah, it's not the same. Because the candy used to be more up towards the front.
Yeah, now it's towards the back where the food court is.
Yep. There's all kinds of craziness.
I wish I went to get the milkshake over there.
Yeah, but see, they didn't have the milkshakes like we had in the park there. Don't get me wrong, the milkshakes that they have there, pretty good.
But the ones in the park, they were
like $17 or something.
But they were worth it.
I know, I couldn't even finish it.
I finished mine.
When I put it this way, the picture of the milkshake that I had, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup one, it was like drinking liquid peanut butter with like all kinds of cool goop in it.
Yep.
And it was awesome. So...
Look at me. I had friggin' the strawberries, and the strawberries are actual strawberries. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, he was loving his strawberries. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got. But we'll be back next Thursday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we'll see you guys then. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's hot and humid in the basement. So guess where I'm going right now?
In the pool.
I'm going in the pool. As you can tell, I'm sweating. I'm glistening. You can see the sweat.
I can say his mohawk got a lot of compliments.
Yeah, it always does. You know what? Nah, actually doing the milkshake in the hot weather wasn't bad.
No.
It cooled you right down.
It worked on my stomach better.
Yeah, he stopped pooping after he had a milkshake.
It's weird.
But yeah, plus like we were in the shade drinking it, so it was good. You could handle it.
The monorail and the sky ride was good.
Oh yeah. So I will talk to you guys. Everybody stay safe in case you're doing fireworks things. I know it was 4th of July. Hopefully you guys had a good 4th of July. And if you continue in your fireworks, don't blow any fingers off. And
oh man, I missing a finger.
All I got is a thumb. Look, hi guys. That's my middle finger now. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.